can't believe it's been 2 years. 2 years live streaming. That's crazy. Oh wow, that's the sucky thing about it getting dark soon. I have to turn on the light. Give me a second. Hey guys, you guys hungry? All right. Alrighty. 2 year. Well, actually, it's been 2023, 2024. Oh yeah, it's been 2 years. Yeah, November. We've come a long way, man. 2 years. 2 years, and I'm still broke. No, I'm just joking. I'm not broke. I have my Elon. What I meant to say is 2 years, and I can't believe like I am not higher in a sense. Like my portfolio isn't higher, you know. Silver Days is in the house. Welcome. Payne South says, "Hey, congratulations on consistency you've put in over the 2 years." Yeah, thank you so much, Payne South. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Meow After Dark. Yeah, I need to turn on the light. I don't like the lighting though. Unfortunately, I have to like kind of move to the left over here like this, right, to avoid the lighting like bouncing off my forehead. What's up, Meow? And Sweet says, "What's up, Meow? Actually got the notification tonight." Ooh, notification. That means that maybe we'll get a lot more people in the live stream. We probably would have if it wasn't so bearish, but let's see. Are you bullish? That's a good poll. Are you bullish? Let's see. We're going down today. I don't think so. I don't think we're going down today. I refuse to believe it. I can't believe it. like we're going up, man. It's only up. It's only up. How are you doing today? Tell me about Virtual Protocol and Moonwell today. Thanks as always. Yeah, you got it. I'll take a look at both for you. And Zebic. So we're just gonna jump right into this. Virtuals. I don't know. Let's see your guys' coins and see if it's doing better than Elon. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, so we said for virtuals, we said that bullish over $1.07. You broke out. You retested this downtrend as support, and now you're waiting to get this next move up. Technically, right now, resistance is at $1.45, and then I put the target at the $618.95, and then a breakout from there should send you to $2.99. Mickey Mousing it, right? It's around 131%. And then from there, you don't want to make a lower high and then start the bear market, right? So once that breaks out, then I'd say previous high and then to the moon. Virtual is up to like $24, but I don't really know the market cap and the upside potential for virtuals. So, anywhere from previous all-time high to $24 could be the top. And then let's take a look at Moonwell. Yeah, Moonwell, bearish. Actually, is it bearish? We are using the wick, yeah. Yeah, so it's not bearish. I'd say bearish under 2.095. Right now, we're just waiting to get this breakout to $1.05. It's extremely oversold, so hopefully we do get some sort of recovery rally. Now, given that we do, if you're holding it, then you do need to break 1 cent 60. You need to break.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. We got Mrs. Meow Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. Meow Analysis coming at you with another video on... Wait, did you forget your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we got Mrs. Meow Analysis coming at you with forgetting her phone on my desk right before I told her I was going to live stream like 30 million times. I'm just joking. Anyway, so if you're holding it, yeah, you're looking at 40%, and then you also have resistance here at 2 cents 50 to 3 cents 30, and then once that breaks, then you have a shot at a reversal. But right now it's very bearish under all of its moving averages, and you have a long ways to go and a long ways to recover. So that's pretty much it on Moonwell. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I can't use the bathroom. So even if I wanted to use the bathroom, I can't. So I can't drink water because the Vision comes in the live stream. Not that he is going to. That's crazy. The one time he comes in and I have to use the bathroom. What? You gotta be kidding me. Damn, that's brutal. I was hoping he would come in and give me more tips. You know, that's funny, because he yeah, like I'm not sharing all my screen courtesy of Vision. Now I get to only crop it and change it to light mode, so I actually don't go blind. Anyway, what were we looking at? We were looking at Zebic. Let's see, Zebic Network. Yeah, so Zebic is still holding 2029, and I'd say this previous area of support is now flipped resistance at 204, which, I mean, if you look at it differently, yeah, that's kind of, you could say that's a 0.5 resistance. Once that breaks, I'd say 2045, and then the breakout should send you back to the high. And then for the bull run target for Zebic, I do think 1.5 cents is in play. So once we do break, like as long as it's over 2029, 1.5 cents is in play, and then once that breaks, then we'll look at the targets on the upside. But that's pretty much it for Zebic. Nothing has changed from our last week update video. Up and to the right. Up and to the right. Let's go. Is the Cryptomia analysis light on? Yeah, it is, but it is on. Damn, you can't see it, huh? Yeah, I mean, I need to change my setup. I'll change my setup eventually, but I do need to change my setup because, yeah, I didn't even notice my cat's sitting on my backpack again. She always sits on my backpack. So I should probably put it on the desk, maybe. Maybe she'll actually sit on the desk. Hey, you want to sit on the desk? There you go. Let's see if she actually stays here. That's not Cheese Noodle, that's the other one. That's my other cat. Virtuals is good. Can we take a look at Zora, please? Yeah, we can take a look at Zora. Zora USD. This is on Coinbase, right? Yeah. Yeah, so for Zora, it's still very, 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 very bullish. Yeah, we have support here at 4 cents 70 to 7 cents 20. So as long as it stays over 4 cents 70 and breaks resistance, which was previously support at 7 cents 20, I'd say 16 cents and 33 cents is still in play. But I do think that if it does break 4 cents 70, we are going to get a deeper correction down, unfortunately. If that does happen, just because we're going down, and you should probably know, the next area of support is 3 cents 39 for Zora. But it does look really bullish. I mean, you legged up and now you're consolidating sideways and you're establishing a floor. You're not like making lower lows and just dying. So those are very good signals for Zora. And keep in mind, Zora did a really big move. I mean, it did almost a 20x from the low. So really big move up, and it's still maintaining price action up here. So. N-Suite says Aerodrome and Ethereum. Well, I guess it's over again. No, it's not over. What are you talking about? Is it over? Is it over? No, it's not over. It is not over. Hello, good sir. It is not over. Yeah, let's take a look at Aerodrome. Yeah, you broke out of this downtrend, which is good. Yeah, so for Aerodrome, You're getting a breakout right now. So $1.49 double top and a breakout should send you back up to its previous high. And then from there, I still put Aerodrome between 240, which was the previous high double top, and $9, around $9. So we're just waiting to get this breakout right now for Aerodrome. It looks very, 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 very bullish right now. And then we could take a look at Ethereum shortly. Cryptostasis says, because it's always bearish. Yeah, basically. Damn, I can't believe I said it like that. Because it's always, yeah, you know when you watch someone for so long and you like, you unintentionally talk like them. No, actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Why would I say that? Yeah, that's me. You know what? Yeah, I mean, it's like saying, oh, like, someone used a quote and it's their quote. It's not their quote, you know? It's just words put together. I don't know. Whatever. What's up? Free Lightning is in the house. Let's go. Free Lightning. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's going to be an hour live stream today because it's always bearish. Meow, you... What the fuck? Someone yelled outside. Meow, use a cubicle style back wall and it will feel more like a cozy studio during your live shows, and hang on your light on the wall too. Yeah, I should. I just need to move my setup, honestly. I do need to move, move my desk and stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Free in the house. Silver Days. Hope all is well. True champion. I don't know. Let's look at XRP. XRP is holding up extremely well. Extremely well, yeah. I still think XRP's at 650. I mean, XRP. Oh look, I was looking at Lambos and then Elon went down. I was actually looking at this car. This is so nice. I really want this car, but it's like $100,000. So I'm gonna have to really, really, really make it. So yeah, 650 still in play, and then obviously Moonboy target, which is not $45. I would say on the macro time frame for. Yeah, on the macro time frame for XRP would be like $27. Yeah, I'm not gonna yell $27 until we break 650. So that's my only thing. Hopefully after November 11th. Yeah, and what's good is the government's probably opening up tomorrow, so that's nice. Hopefully after November 13th and ETFs go live after that. Probably Nothing Burger. What's up, Luna? Welcome to the boring live stream today. XLM, please. I haven't looked at XLM in a while. I had 200,000 XLM coins at one point. That would have been, even at this price, if I held it, that would have been like 56 grand. Yeah, we need to redraw everything because unfortunately... Yeah, so for XLM, bearish under 26 cents on the shorter time frame. The price that you need to break is 31 cents and 41 cents. So just keep an eye on that area. If you're holding it, then it needs to break 30 and 40 cents. But if you're trading it, those are both areas that that you're probably going to get sell-offs at, and people are going to take profits at. Damn, I might need to change the description of the chat because I'm not getting that much. I've been constantly changing the name just to see like what gives me more engagement. So yeah. What's up, Aloe? I'm here to uplift you. Thank you. Can you uplift Dojo on Mars? Can you push this up to the moon? It actually had a really good move up. I'm pretty happy about it. But it looks like it's going back down. Come on, Dojalon. Prove Aloe wrong. Come on, Dojalon. Prove Aloe wrong. You guys, they said that I invested in a bad coin and it went up 11%. Let's go. I've just been gone for a while. Can we look at Bitcoin? I don't know what's really going on. Just training and took a couple of weeks off crypto. Just been training, like for what? Jiu-jitsu? Yeah, we'll take a look at Bitcoin. What kind of treats do you give your cats? We give them temptations. We give them temptations. Yeah, she did not like that. I have 20K coins, just Moonbag. Yeah, that's not bad. What is that like? That's like six grand. I mean, it goes back up to $1 that you're looking at. You're sitting on 20 grand. That's good. That's pretty good. The crypto undead is in the chat. Let's go. TC, the man, the myth, the legend, all the above. Definitely go check him out. He goes live like a couple hours before, a couple hours before me. But I think you go live more often than me because I'm only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, Toshi is really bullish, man. I mean, look, you're like, let me show you something. Like, you're in Toshi. Look at my coin, first of all. My coin is basically at its low, so any capitulation, I'm player eliminated. Like, it's gonna suck for me, right? But Toshi is like in a year-long uptrend, right? You're literally in an uptrend right now. So we even have it on the watch list. Yeah. So Toshi, it does, like, you are oversold. You are holding support at 3048. It absolutely needs to hold 3048. As long as it does, you're looking at retesting 3085, which again, we were literally about to break out, and then all of a sudden all the bad news came. But I think overall it's very bullish still. Now, yeah, so once it breaks 618, this thing's gonna fly, and I do think that the next target is 209, so around 1 penny, which is around almost a 20x from the current price. And think about it, a 20x is gonna put the market cap around 4 billion. So it could go even higher than that, and that's very conservatively speaking. So there's some hopium for you. I would say if it does break 3048 for whatever reason, you are probably looking at another correction. You are looking at support at 3038, which would be another drop of around 19%. Now, if that does happen, you are going to be extremely oversold in the red, so I do think you would be putting in a bottom hopefully at that point. But at that point, if we do put in a bottom, then you're going to have to kind of see, okay, well, say it does go down to 38. Keep an eye, because you're not trading it, right? So keep an eye on 49 and 57 at that point, because you might come back and get a bounce and get stuck at short-term resistance and then go down and validate a downtrend. But on the macro time frame, very, very, very bullish on Toshi. Haha, 11%. Wait, what did I miss? Toshi, crypto undead in the house. Haha, 11%. This market sucks. Yes, it does. I want to buy fart coin, but it dumps so fast. And just buy dump coin. Funny. Let's see, fart coin, but it dumps so fast. Yeah, I don't know. I would not buy this coin right now, man. This coin looks like it's literally gonna, like, round trip. It's gonna be just a giant. It's like a cat. Look at that, or like a bat. I don't know. I don't like this coin, but I mean, if you buy it right now in hopes of a double bottom here, it's an 8x back up to its all-time high. What is it? Fart coin. 8x, 1.6 billion. Has it ever even been that high? Oh, it has, yeah. It's been that high. Okay. It has good volume. It has really good volume to market cap ratio, so that's not bad. Hopefully it gets listed soon. Maybe it might not be a bad play, but just good luck. Good luck, Aloe. I'm not a fan, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Training for 5K races end of the year. When I do most of my races, I win first. I won first this morning in a 5K race. Let's go. Free Lightning's a runner. That's awesome, man. I think they put some kind of cat crack in those. My cats love them too much. Yeah. My cats also love them. Do you want treats? Do you want treats? I'll give you treats later, okay? Okay. Is Elon gonna go up? Is Dogelon Mars gonna go up? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. I'll give you treats later, don't worry. She knows the treat word. Would you be a lamb and take a gander at Talcoin and Flare? Yeah. What you calling me, a lamb? The hell? Talcoin. Yeah, that's why I'm here, right? So Talcoin is in support right now. We have support at 2023 to 33. You're still in this uptrend, so it's very bullish. I think you're still over the 382 on the macro time frame. No, you're not. Okay. So that's what that is. So 204, once that breaks, invalidate this downtrend, I'd say to the moon. You have a lot of resistance though, because you also had support at 33 and you broke down and you came back and retested it as resistance. So first target to break is 33 and then 43 and then from there to the moon. On the downside, this uptrend does coincide with support, which is the 236 from the high to the low at 2023. So anything below that and you're just gonna round trip and come all the way back down, unfortunately. That's pretty much it. Please, can you do Goldfinch and Fetch AI? Yes. Hey, great work, brother. I was telling people earlier about your channel. Really appreciate your work. Yo, thank you so much. Zebik man. Yeah, we just looked at Zebik. One of the mods is a huge Zebik holder. Yeah, I mean, like we said before and in my update videos, like you're over 2029. I don't even know how many times in my videos we've said this, but you're holding 2029, so the targets on the upside are still valid. You're breaking through the moving averages right now, so I do think we are in for an impulsive move up. Now that move up needs to break 204, which is resistance, which was previously support. And then I still think that the next target, once you double top and break out, is 1.5 cents for Zebik. And then from there, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at it from there. And that's pretty much it. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Let me look at GFI. Yeah, so Goldfinch is just, it literally went all the way down. We literally said if it doesn't break out, you're going to come back down to the bottom, and unfortunately it did. And it doesn't look good when a coin does this. I mean, you literally, I don't even know how it's possible for Goldfinch to do a 20x and then come all the way right back down minus 95%. It's just crazy to me that a coin does this. I hate crypto. Yeah, so if you're in Goldfinch, you know, just keep in mind we still have resistance at 89% to 194% away at 63 to 96 cents. So you could get consolidation and a breakout and still get stuck here, come back down, make a lower low, and validate this really big downtrend that's forming. So these are the two things that do need to, the two areas of resistance that need to break. And that's pretty much it. Congrats, Free, Zebik man. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat. Thanks, my man. You're welcome, Crypto Undead. Thank you so much for coming by. Gary Stewart says, Crypto Meow, I like your show. I'm not a bot. Swiftcoin is helping me a lot in this red day. Wondering, yeah, we can take a look. You're not a bot. That's funny. Thanks so much for not being a bot. Yeah, let's Swiftcoin. I think damn, it actually broke this support. Oh yeah, we'll take a look at that. More people need to follow this, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Free Lightning for 4 beans. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate that. And Free Lightning, let me know. Free Lightning for 11 months says grateful. Yo, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the membership. 11 months. That's a long time, man. 11 months. I just started my membership 6 months after. So I started in June. So literally you've been a member for almost the entirety of how long I could have had members. So thank you so much. Thank you for God Ethereum. No, I'll take a look at it. I'm just trying to get through all these. Market is never ending retests. Basically, in a bear market, it is, which I'm really hoping we're not in. Because if we're in, then my portfolio is getting wrecked too. But thank God, like Elon went up a little bit today. I think I may trade Altcoin for Zebik. Yeah, Zebik's pretty good, but you got to do what's best for you. Zebik is holding up extremely well. So I'm not telling you to trade your Altcoin, but for Zebik, first and foremost. But you got to do what's best for you. But out of both the charts, I mean, Zebik does look very, very, very bullish. But Altcoin could come back. I don't know. Altcoin's an oldie. I can't believe the poll you just made has everyone 70% bullish. He's definitely not a bot. Okay, so first Swift coin. I'm not going to redraw this, but you did break this support at 56. I am hoping that we end up closing over this level. Keep in mind that we are still in an uptrend for Swiftcoin, and if we do get a reverse, like some sort of reversal or recovery rally, it could still get stuck at this level at 2094 to 13. It is still bullish though. I'd say that once you do break this area, then you could say to the moons, my 7.5 cent, 8 cent target for the next higher high is in play. But once you break this, we'll look at the next areas of resistance. But as of right now, it needs to get back over 56. If it doesn't, then the next area of support would be 45, which does also still coincide with this uptrend. So that's what I think. And Free Lightning, thank you so much for the 4 beans and the membership. Let me know what you want me to look at for you. I really appreciate that. And then Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum's still holding support here. So check it out. We had support at 3,000, 3,600. It almost came down and retested 3,000. Now you're coming back up and you're getting stuck at resistance, which was previously support at 3,605. Once that breaks, I do put it back at all-time high, which would be a triple top at that point. And then a breakout, which is where I think Ethereum is heading, is 8.3 to 14K. Now taking a look at Ethereum dominance. Ethereum dominance does look like it's going up. I really want Ethereum dominance back at 14%. I do think that if we see that in a breakout, we should see major moves coming on altcoins. So that's what I think. And then Free Lightning said Bitcoin, right? So let me take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we've had this chart drawn off for a while now, right? We said support at 102.7 and then support at 111 and 102. So you already came down and retested this area of support. Now we're getting stuck here. We might come back up to 111, get stuck at resistance, which was previously support, making a lower high. So just keep in mind that's always possible. But if 102 does not hold as support, then I do think that we are in for a deeper correction. 90 to 96,000 would be the next area. And I think that at that point, I do have to call it and say that, hey, although we might get a nice bounce back up, which will monitor areas of resistance at that point, I do think that we're in a bear market and you're just going to be making lower highs. And people are going to be hoping that we start reversing. But when it gets to a point where it gets so deep, like once it breaks 90 and 82 and double bottom here, I do think that basically we're cooked. And let me know if I missed anyone's coins. Let's see. Can't believe I read that. He's definitely not a bot. Can math go to 25 cents? So I remember making a whole bunch of math videos back when it had a... Whoa. You okay? Oh, there's a fly in here and she went crazy for it. Yeah, math broke the downside. Oh my god, what happened with math, dude? Yeah, math broke down too, just like it actually made an all-time low, right? Yeah, did math make an all-time low? Binance listing would explode this. Yeah, it made an all-time low 7 days ago. So unfortunately, I don't know why it did though, right? Like what's going on? It just got listed on an exchange unless it's getting delisted, but I don't know why it would. Yeah, so I don't know. It's very bearish. Can it go back up to 25 cents? Yes, I think so. That's at 3x. You're looking at you're looking at an 18 million market cap. Absolutely, I think that math can go back up to 25 cents. Yes, to answer your question. Very, very, very low market cap. Can you take a look at Beam, pretty please? Yes, Beam. Oh, this is the Dwayne Kelly coin. Oh my god, I hope it's doing good. Beam. Dude, it actually came all the way back down. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, so again, you got stuck, right? We literally said 7 cents 207 and 1 cent resistance. You got stuck, and that's so unfortunate. Okay, let's look at it again now. I'm not gonna. Should I use this? No, I'm not gonna use that wick. Yeah, so our targets have changed basically. So it's still resistance here, but you made a lower low. So it kind of shifted everything. But yeah, so you have resistance at 6 cents, 60 to 9 cents. Sorry, 2066 to 2009, which keep in mind as of today is around a 60 to 111%. Once that area does break, then you're looking at 1 cent 60, and then from there to the moon. But keep in mind, if you're holding it, you need to break those areas. If you're trading it, then those are areas that people are going to be taking profit. I can't believe I somehow round trip my Dogecoin again. I told myself I'd never get. I told myself I'd get its new all-time high. If we are full bear, I have 8 years before I pull out profit. Damn, dude. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I'm sorry, man. How's Elon doing? I mean, if it makes you feel any better, which it shouldn't, I'm also like down a lot on Elon. We're on the rocket ship on our way to hell. So, yo, flip coins for 10 beans. Thank you so much for that. Let me know what coins you would like me to look at for you. I really appreciate that. Damn. Second super chat of the night. Just Bitcoin, and you looked at Swift already. I'm good for the day. Yeah, Bitcoin. We already looked at it. Taking a look at Bitcoin dominance. I think I already did Bitcoin, right? Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. We just need it to drop, man. I mean, I'm hoping we don't break 60%. Not that you can really do TA like that, but I guess, yeah, you can make a lower high and you can make a lower high and still capitulate. What I really want to see is Bitcoin under 54%. And when that does happen, then that's when I'm expecting to get big altcoin rally. So, and as far as price action goes, very simple. It needs to stay over 1027. And then keep in mind it really needs to get back over 107953, which is the 200-day moving average. And let me know what you want me to look out for you, flip coins. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for the 4 beans free lightning. Did you already take a look at Flare? No, I didn't. Because you asked for 2 coins and I had to look at other coins. But now that it's slowed down and you're still here, then we could take a look at Flare. Yeah, so for Flare, you're making lower highs. Just keep in mind, bearish under 1 cent 60, bullish over 2 cents 40. This downtrend is acting as resistance, obviously. So the 382 also does coincide with this downtrend. If you're going to come up, maybe make a lower high, just keep in mind if you're trading it. But if you're holding it, price to beat would be getting over 1 cent 60 and breaking 2 cents 40, and then 4 cents 80 would be in play. And that's pretty much it. But right now it's still very bearish. So good morning, Bjornbeck. Good night, right? Good night. What do you, like, you're in Germany, right? So yeah, it's probably morning time right now. It's nighttime here. You know, it's crazy because it's actually not even nighttime. It's like 5 o'clock here. Man, my cats are really hunting right now. I think I'm going to make some tea, be right back. It's chilly in New York City. Let's go. New York City in the house. Yeah, it's like freaking, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 o'clock over there. Doge to the moon. I think Doge is still... Oh my gosh. Hey, Aloe. I'm going to join the live stream again. I'm going to join the Discord again and be like, hey, I bought this car. I'm just joking. I'm not. But I don't really do Discord. But that's such a nice car. It came up again. It's $100,000 though. Do I really want to sell my Intel? I remember... Oh, man. Intel sucks. Right? Hey. Oh my god. Let me see. Yeah, Dogecoin is... we need to break this area 18 cents to 21 cents for Dogecoin. That's pretty much it. That's really it. Let's look at Intel. I remember I went in the chat and then, like, I got so much crap for Intel. And then, like, look at what it did, dude. Bam. Look at this. This is like when we were looking at... I was in the chat in, like, June. It was, like, at $20, right? And it went up, like, 2x. I mean, that's not a lot. But still, it's stocks. It's pretty good. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Yeah, Bitcoin. Oh, we're going up. We're going up. We're back. Thank you for checking Beam. You're very welcome. Asia, 819. 819. Oh, it's 819. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so you're 12 hours ahead. Yeah, he's coping. He's coping the Gallardo. Yeah, I know, man. I want that car so bad. It's only $100,000. No, I would need like at least like, I feel like in order to justify buying that car, I would need at least like $500,000-$600,000. No, I would say $500,000. If I had $500,000, yeah. What does Dogecoin look like for on the 3-day? I don't have a 3-day. You mean 3 hour? Wait, well, why don't I have a 3-day? It's really interesting. Peace out, everyone. Smash the like button for my man. Meow. Let's go, TCU. I'll catch you in the next live stream. Wait, the 3-day. You didn't check You didn't check the 3-day on Dogecoin. Yeah, I don't have Dogecoin, or I don't have the 3-day on Dogecoin. You didn't check the 3-day on Dogecoin? What is this guy trying to say right now? Why am I not understanding this? Never mind, you don't have the 3-day? Yeah, I don't. Oh, look, it's Cheese Noodle. What's up, Cheese Noodle? That's funny. That's not even his name, but he's Cheese Noodle now. Look at this. Hi, buddy. What's going on? You said buy Comcast too, though. I didn't say buy Comcast. The other guy came in here and bought Comcast. What? I never said buy Comcast, yo. And also Jack in the Box. The other guy had Jack in the Box that came in and super chatted. Yeah, he bought Jack in the Box, and I said it was bearish, right? And then Comcast. Yeah, Comcast. Look, I covered myself. I said this could be a bottom, which, hey, technically it's still valid. And we said we had resistance at 29 to 32, but it could still consolidate and break down. So I covered myself. So I didn't say buy Comcast, yo. Arrow, ZBCN, Turbo, Dog in Me, and Sneck. Meow. When Lambo live shows, when I make it, I'm gonna buy the Lambo. I don't even like, what is this? I've never looked at that car. I think they're just trying to get me to buy a car or something, but no, it'll be a Lambo. My next car will be a Lambo, and it'll be like with my crypto money, and I'll put the camera on, and we'll go on drives together, and I'll just live stream like forever. That'll be my job. That'll be the dream. That was a while ago. Delayed chat. Dojo on Mars. I'll take a look at Dojo on Mars. It's going up. Cheese Noodle in the house. Why did he say you told him to buy Comcast then? He didn't. He never said that. I never told him to buy Comcast, and he never said that. Can you do XPL? Yeah, I got to look at Arrow, ZBCN, Turbo, and Dog in Me and Sneck. Arrow. Yeah, Aerodrome's very bullish. We just looked at this. It looks like it wants to break out. So $1.49, double top breakout, previous high, triple top, all-time highs up to $8.74. So, I mean, literally you just broke out of it 618, so I do think that you are going to get a bigger move up. And that's really it. I mean, that's really it for Aerodrome. There's really nothing else. As long as it stays over 105, it's very, 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 very bullish. Regardless, this is very, very, very bullish. And let's take a look at Zebic, which we already did. So we have the chart. Very simple for Zebic. Bullish over 2029. It's literally it 20x or 15x, and it's just consolidating right now, and it's respecting this area of support. Now it needs, for confirmation, it needs to break 204, which is resistance, which was previously support. So you're going to experience resistance there. Once that breaks, I'd say double top 207 breakout should send you to 1.5 cents. And anything under 2029, then we have to redraw everything because it's no longer macro bullish. Now taking a look at Turbo. Turbo, yeah, so we said once you break the 236382 support, 61876 support is down here. So it is still respecting that area as support. And then we still have resistance here. Yeah, on the macro time frame, you have resistance here at 2024, 2025 to 34. So keep in mind, if you're holding it, which you are, you're looking to break this area of resistance. If not, then you're going to get a big move up again, and then you're going to come down and make a lower high. And that's pretty much it for Turbo. Dog and Me. Yeah, Dog and Me is not doing, it's still the same. It's holding support at 3023. We did get a bounce, but like we always say, this is resistance. So if you're trading it, this is where most likely profits will be taken. But if you're holding it, you do need to break this area. On the downside, 3023 needs to hold. If it doesn't, we're in for a bigger correction, which at that point we'll take a look at. And then SNEC, I'm really hoping SNEC is holding up good for you. Damn, it actually didn't. Let me see. Like, really? It actually came all the way back down. So SNEC, it needs to close over 202. I really wanted to see close over 202. We have support here, which you tagged before. The next area of support is 17 for SNEC, which is double bottoming here, which you already technically tagged. And then in terms of shorter time frame goes, you have resistance at 22 to 26 and then 36, which means that if you're holding it, it doesn't matter because these are all areas that you need a break. But if you're trading it, then these are areas that you would take profit. And that's pretty much it for all of the coins. And thank you so much for the 10 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Ari for... wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me see what Aloe said. Give me a second. Because you said, why did he say blah, blah, blah. I swear he did. No way. He didn't. I 100% he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I did not tell him to buy Comcast. Dude, that's like the last stock I would tell him to buy. That's the last stock I would tell anybody to buy. Comcast. No. Ari for 2 beans. Third super chat of the night. Let's go. Moonwell, please. Give me hope. You got it, Ari. Moonwell. Let me see if I can find hope. Okay, so the hope is that you're oversold on the daily. So we're in for some sort of recovery, okay? Nothing goes down forever unless you're holding like a rug pull, right? Anytime you feel like it's going to zero, it typically marks a bottom. So I know that with this drop, it's like, oh my God, like what if it drops even lower, right? That's a bottom signal. Let me look at this on the weekly. Yeah, even on the weekly, man. I mean, you're almost pushing oversold. So I would say let's just redraw everything for Moonwell. Unfortunately, on the shorter time frame for Moonwell, if you're holding it, then you have resistance here. So if you're holding it and not trading it, just keep in mind the areas that you're looking to break would be on the shorter time frame. I changed it to the shorter time frame for Hopium. For 1 cent 30, 1 cent 70, and then 2 cents 40. Once this break, you should get a strong reversal back up. And then in terms of support, I guess we could just do this, right? Yeah, for support, technically, I guess... Yeah, technically you are hanging on to support here, but, and that's a double bottom here, so you're technically holding support here. And yeah, I mean, if this thing breaks, then you're probably in for a bigger correction. I'd say the next area of support is around 206 for Moonwell, which that itself will be a really big capitulation. It's like around 40%. But again, we're extremely oversold. So if you're looking to get out, like, and you sell right now, most likely, not financial advice, you're probably selling a bottom. So just wait until we get some sort of relief rally. Now that rally needs to break 1 cent 30, 1 cent 70, and 2 cents 40, which as of today, you're looking at 23%, 50%, and 121%. And then if you're holding it, once that breaks, then you're going to the moon. And congratulations on holding it. So the hopium here is that it's extremely oversold. You're crossing the moving average on the RSI, and we're basically turning bullish again because the government's opening back up. I think that Bitcoin's bouncing from its moving average, and yeah, everything else is looking pretty good. So there's your hopium. I hope that did it for you, and I really do appreciate the 2 beans. 3rd super chat of the night. Hey, not bad, not bad. Department of War U.S. Air Force token DAG. What is this? Oh, you asked for this last time, huh? Yeah, it's not. It's like, look, it's like Moonwell 2.0. It's doing the same thing. Like, it's not. So like Aloe, just FYI, it's not just Moonwell. Just look at Dogelon. Dogelon's all the way at the bottom. It's all the way at the low. It's not just that coin. Like, if it was just that coin, then that would be pretty bad. Yeah. So taking a look at DAG. Yeah, this is the right chart. So you actually broke the low. Yeah, you bounced on support here almost at around 1.5 cents. And then on the shorter time frame, oh look, it came up again. That means Dogelon's going up. On the shorter time frame, resistance at 2 cents 40 to 3 cents 10, and then 4 cents 80. Keep in mind, those are all areas that you need to break if you're holding, but if you're trading it, those are all selling points. All those points do validate this lower high and this channel that we're in. So needs to break. Texas Pride says KTA. 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 Is that KTA? KTA. Oh, KTA. Yeah, we don't need to change our chart. Yeah, so KETA's not doing anything. So if you're holding it, it needed to break 52 cents, which came up, got stuck. So I don't know when I looked at this. Came all the way back down, but the same thing is valid, right? Bearish under 41 cents, bullish over 52 cents. Once that breaks 79 cents, that does still validate this downtrend. So if you're trading it in this area, if you're trading it, then theoretically you'd take profits at this area. But if you're holding it, once that breaks, I'd say to the moon. But as of right now, very, very, very bearish. Mr. Grimaldi, welcome to the, what is it? Oh, wow, we've been live for 48 minutes. We got 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes. And then we're going to look at my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I'm just joking. Let's see. What'd you say? Grimaldi says, yo, can you look at Wormhole? Yes, I can take a look at Wormhole. All right. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Did it make a lower low? No, it didn't. Yeah, so for Wormhole, hopefully it's bottomed. It looks like a double bottom. I'm not using that wick because it's such an anomaly. For Wormhole, oh, it looks like you're about to cross the 20-day moving average, though. That's pretty good. Bearish under 11 cents, bullish over 20. So if you're buying now and if you're trading it, you are looking at 95 to around 230%. If you're holding it, you need to break this area. And then I'd say the next target is the 618, which would be 47 cents, which is around a 6-7x, around a 6 to 7x from the current price. But it does need to hold this area, otherwise you're going to make a lower low and validate this channel that we're in, okay? Because you are in this channel, right? Yeah, in the channel. The new food review is pretty funny. Yeah, I was gonna message. Yeah, dude, it's pretty bad because I was gonna message us and like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I always show your videos on my live stream, and then I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be like, hey, why are you shilling your live stream in my live stream? Oh my god, get the hell out of my chat. You're so toxic. Oh my gosh, like, or what else does he say? Oh, peanut gallery. Oh, you're such a peanut gallery. You're talking about your live streams in my live stream, like all this stuff started going on my head, and I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to type anything. It's just better off, like, I'm just not going to write anything anymore. True story. But yeah, hey, that's a good idea. Let's look at his food channel. I'll wait until I have like 20 people in here. We have like 17. So yeah, let's, oh, you just made a video 34 minutes ago. I can't wait to go thumbs down it. Yeah, I'm just joking. That's so funny. Thumbs down. It's
Like
not how, like, you
less
said, like, some people like thumbs down his videos. Yeah, I was actually watching his video at the gym. I went to the gym and I did an hour of cardio today on the elliptical on resistance. And I was watching this video and then I felt like the person, like there was like this old lady like next to me on the elliptical, and she was looking at my phone and he's taking it like he's eating this, and
for
I was at like 300 or 400 calories, right? And then I was like,
like
oh man, like what if she's like looking at me and she's like, oh, like I'm not eating this and I just want to, like, I want to watch I get enjoyment out of watching other people like eat bad food or whatever. I don't know. Like I got hit with it. I'm the victim in this. But anyway, so I stopped watching it. I actually like just started playing my music and stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna we'll watch that at the end of the live stream. The new food. Yeah, I started watching it a little bit, but we'll watch it. We'll watch it later. He gets offended by the littlest things. Yeah, man. He called me peanut gallery. I'm not gonna go in there and talk about my live stream though. I think that's bad form. You know, I done it before, but not intentionally because I thought it was like okay, and then he called me out on it. This is like years ago, so I never did it. I've never brought that up anymore, because I do think he explained it, and I was like, oh, you know what? I didn't see it that way, so I stopped doing that. But I wanted to be like, so that's why I wrote "if you know, you know," because not that he watches the live streams, or technically he did, and then I was like, I was in the bathroom where I was like feeding this cat. Watch, like right now, if I leave to go feed the cats or give him treats and stuff, like he's gonna end up coming to the live stream. He's gonna be like, oh my god, like I was watching an empty chair. Well, yeah, you joined at the wrong time. Like, what the hell? Anyway, what other coins did I miss? If I missed your guys' coins, please let me know. Oh, XYO. Does XYO have any potential? Yeah, we have it up here. So I'll actually. Oh, it's only 5 minutes too. So yeah, we can watch it. Yeah, that's crazy. That thing for $7 is crazy. I don't know why he doesn't buy a Crunchwrap Supreme. He said he doesn't have it where he is, right? Like, buy a Crunchwrap Supreme. Those things, like, that's worth it right there. I'm going to tell him that. Oh, no, I already told him. He said he doesn't have Crunchwrap Supremes where he is, which is crazy because everywhere should have Crunchwrap Supremes. Anyway, XYO. Take a look at XYO. Yeah, so you broke the uptrend. I mean, we could always draw it a different way. Like, we could just keep moving it, but the XYO does have potential. I mean, it's holding on to the 236, so I'd say bearish under, and this is on the macro time frame, so bearish under 2063, bullish over 1 cent, and on the shorter time frame, I would say the same. Yeah, I would say 209, which coincides with 1 cent, which is the 382 from the high to the low. And a bullish over 1 cent 30. So you have a lot of area of resistance to cover, but XYO does have potential. It is a 12x back up to its all-time high, and that is going to put the market cap around 960 million, given that it's an 80 million market cap. So what is that? 9-2. So like still under $1 billion market cap. Now keep in mind that XYO, it's never been $1 billion market cap, which means that they have been releasing coins. So it is inflationary, okay? You can kind of see it here, right? So the highest market cap that it's ever been was here, almost 800 million, and the price was 5 cents, or sorry, 6 cents. So you can see that if it does go back up to 8 cents, oh wait, if it's actually 6 cents, then is it? Let's see. It's an 8x. So an 8x, 8 times 8, 8 times 9 equals 72. Oh, you know what? You know what? Never mind. Why did I think that it was inflationary? Why does this chart look so weird? Oh, never mind. I scratch that then. Yeah, I do think it's possible. I do think that it does have potential. As long as your coin doesn't look like mine, as long as like your coin doesn't look like this, as long as your coin doesn't look like this and is at risk at literally breaking and hanging around the lows, I think you should be fine. It kind of looks like Telcoin, and if you want, we could just like, do this, mark this uptrend, right? But I do think 2062 is a critical point. I do think that it does need to stay over that. If it doesn't, you're probably in for a bigger correction. And that does coincide perfectly with the 786 last area of support before you come back and double bottom here at 2038. That's what I think. Thank you. You're welcome. He gets to, okay, I read that. He needs to get off the TB for, what is that? Oh, Taco Bell. He needs to get off the Taco Bell? I don't know. I don't care. It ain't like he's using my money. Pyth, if you have time, what's your prediction for BTC end of month if the government hurries up and reopens? 111,000, which is retesting the 236 from the low to the high. Retesting that area of support, which is now flipped resistance. So I think it's 111,000. But that's critical because if I see it at 111,000, if I see Dogecoin up like 100%, I might actually sell because I'm really scared that we did top and we're not going any higher. So I might have to like either sell or reduce my Dogecoin position. But I do think 111,000 for Bitcoin. You said Pyth. Yeah, I have time. Is this the coin that's all the way at the bottom? Yes, this is the coin that's all the way at the bottom. So technically it did double bottom, and if you were trading it, good for you because you came up and retested this area as resistance and got smacked back down. So the same thing is still valid right now. You might end up making lower highs across the board, but you still bearish under 15 cents, bullish over 22 cents. So you're looking at 59 to 120%, and then from the current price, it's around a 10x back up to its all-time high, right? So I don't know the tokenomics, but I'll check right now for you. It looks like, oh, you know what? It looks like they're releasing coins. Yeah, you can see that the price is going down, but the market cap is actually going up. You can see it bottomed here at 381 million when the price was 24 cents, and then it bottomed here at 14 million, right? And the price was at 16 cents. It actually went up when they released coins here. And then now the price is at, the market cap is at 620 million and the price is at 10 cents. So it is inflationary. It has 310,000 holders, so that's a lot of holders. So maybe it's a gamble, maybe it does go. Yeah, let's look at the token unlocks, right? Yeah, I mean, the next time it's going to release coins is going to be May of 2026. That is going to be the last token unlock, okay? So the last time, so I think it might actually be a bullish after May. I think you might get a big recovery rally after May. It might sell all the way up to May, and then you might go up from there. Or you might consolidate sideways and still get stuck here and have this long area of accumulation before the last batch gets unlocked, and then you basically make the next move up. I read that. Any hopium left for SNEC? Yes. I hate saying that because I really don't like the fact that it did break down so much. It broke all of our targets, but technically, yeah. Because the same thing would be valid on the bigger time frame where it's like you broke the 382, 236, and typically when that breaks, you come back down to the 786, 618. So it's still holding 2 zeros 17 here at the 618. Okay. So there is some hopium for SNEC. I mean, it's still in an uptrend. Like, you're still in this channel regardless of this move down. So still very, very, very bullish in my opinion. But you're in this downtrend. And what you don't want to happen is making lower highs and lower lows and just like end up like something like this where you just like go all the way down. Again, it is oversold. I hope we do get some sort of recovery rally soon. And we should get some sort of relief rally. I know people always like to say that things are going to go down forever, but just like with my Elon, I do think that we are going to get some sort of recovery rally, and that's what I'm looking at right now, right? I'm looking at getting some sort of relief rally, and that gives me the opportunity to sell. Prius with 220,000 miles, that's the perfect car for you. Bro, I'm never buying a Prius, and I'm never buying a 220,000 mile car. I have my '08 Corolla, and I'm fine with it. All right, let's watch the show. Let's watch...
Good morning to all you beautiful people out there in YouTube world. We have another Taco Bell food review. This video is going to be the chicken strip avocado ranch burrito. So I did the chicken taco, and then I did the spicy taco. Now, off the rip, again, third and final video of this stretch. I didn't get a receipt. I paid $14, $15 total. I got 3 items. I know this was like $6 or $7, so it was one or the other. Excuse me, one or the other. Now, this is very similar to remember when I held the burrito up to my ear? But I think that was only $3. So this is like the same mass, but it's double the price. So obviously they're upcharging you for chicken or beef, which is understandable. But for $6 or $7, I mean, come on, you could go to a pizza plate. Well, I don't know. I live under a rock, all right? In my head, you could get a pizza pie for $20.
That's wrong. You go to Domino's and get a pizza for like $6.99, a medium 2 topping, or you could get a large for $8.99. You could get a large pizza from Domino's, but I don't know if he considers that real pizza.
I think you still can in some places. So for $7, you can't even
welcome Matthew Dropco to another food review.
Fill up one person with this. For $20, you can get a box of pizza, I think. So I just can't give a high price like $6 or $7 a high score. I have to go 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. I'll bump it up to a 4 out of 10 if it tastes good. But if it's expensive and it doesn't taste good, then I'm not gonna give it a good.
Yeah, the pizzas are tiny if you get the medium, but if you get large, they have deals. But also Papa John's, like I feel like $20 for a pizza is pretty expensive, but you could go to Papa John's and probably pay like $14.99 for a large like 1 topping pizza, but I don't know, it depends on how many toppings you're like putting on your pizza, you know.
Score. So enough rambling. 3 out of 10 for the price. This is a chicken avocado ranch burrito. Fingers crossed she tastes good. Sun is coming out, maybe that's a good sign.
That is a big bite. I think when I was like on my elliptical and after like this is where like the lady looked at me when he like that bite right there is like literally when she like looked at me, dude. Like damn, you couldn't have made it like any more freaking like bigger bite, huh? That doesn't look good. It doesn't look like it has sauce in it. It doesn't look wet, you know? It looks super dry.
First bite, it actually tastes like a weaker version of the taco. So the chicken taco that I did earlier, this tastes like less, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a diluted version of that. It's weird. You would think a burrito would have more taste packed together, but it's the opposite. The taco has more flavor. This is kind of bland.
Ah, Bitcoin's going up though. Let's go. Food review for the win. Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's all lettuce and tomato. I'm getting angry. They charged me $7 for a lettuce burrito.
Dude, damn.
I can't really taste the chicken. It's there, but it's like a side piece. The chicken is supposed to be the main attraction, and it's like a side piece. This is a glorified lettuce burrito. and they charge you $7 for it. Would not recommend. Is it a bad item? I would say because it's $7, yeah, it is. If they put more chicken and more sauce and less lettuce and tomato, it's not even tomato, it's just lettuce. I would give it a better price, a better score, but for $6 or $7, for 500 calories, the taste is not worth it. And that's what this channel is. Is it worth it to go out of your way to go get something? This is definitely not worth it.
But if I was in a family, like if I was in a car in a van with a family and the kids wanted a burrito, I would stop by and get them the burrito. No, I'm just joking. What did he say that for? He said that for the McDonald's thing, right? Like, oh, if I was on a road trip and the kids were hungry.
Worth it. Another low score for Taco Bell. I go, taste is like a 4.5, maybe a 5 out of 10. I gotta go 5 out of 10 for the taste because it doesn't taste bad. All right.
Do you like get it all over his car?
The Frank's Taco tasted bad. This doesn't taste bad. It's just not good. So I have to go 5 out of 10. We'll go 5 out of 10 across the board. No, we won't. We'll go 5 for the taste, 4 for the calories, and 3 for the price. So because the taste has the most weight, we'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. Another disappointing Taco Bell food review. Listen, when I made my food channel, I was thinking I'm going to get some good food, give it a high score. But ever since I started getting strict, I realized the stuff's not really that good. And it's not really worth it. And that's what I'm basing it off of. Again, I'm going to go back to that breakfast burrito.
That's funny.
Would I go out of my way to Taco Bell to get the breakfast burrito? Yes, I would. And that's why it's a 7.5 out of 10. I would never get this again, and that's why it's a 4.5 out of 10. The spicy taco I just had, I would never even recommend it. This, if you're rich and you want to try it, fine. The spicy taco, even if you like spicy food, it's not that good. The chicken taco, that's like the $3 version of this, is much better. The chicken is more tasteable, it's cheaper, you could probably get 2 of them for the same price, and you can enjoy it more. But I would not recommend this. 4.5 out of 10.
All the sauce is at the bottom, though.
It's not bad.
See, like, but he just tasted all the
It's
sauce
not
at
worth
the bottom.
$7. Even if it's $6.
You just tasted all the sauce at the bottom.
Thumbs down.
It's like when you get a burrito and like all the juice and like all like the good stuff, like the avocado and stuff, is at the bottom. I knew that.
And that's unfortunate. Taco Bell really has gone downhill, man. But we're going to keep them coming. That's another Taco Bell food review. Thank you for watching.
Oh, and then obviously I watch People's Court. I made a comment on this video. Yeah, the Great White. Yeah. Oh my God. Like what? This 2008 Toyota Prius 220. I would. Why is it showing me that car? More chicken in your dreams. Gotta have to pay $3 for that, sir. It's all lettuce, but it doesn't taste bad. He said he would eat Taco Bell every day if he worked there. This dude is so. Oh man. I don't know why he just doesn't get the Crunchwrap Supreme. That's like the one thing that I really would get if I go to Taco Bell. The last time I went though, I got their potato tacos. So they have like tacos for like $1.49, and it's like potatoes. So it's just like lettuce, tomato, and then potatoes with their sauce. I don't know if you guys ever tried it, but it's like the vegan option. So it's not bad. That was tasty. And it was I think those were definitely worth $1. It was like $1.49 or something like that. I think that's definitely worth it, but I don't know if they have it where he is. So it doesn't matter though. But anyway, I think yeah, we've been live for 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we've looked at everyone's coins for the most part. So I think we're gonna call it here. We're gonna be live again on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the super. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Please go support my little brother. My little brother's food channel. He needs people. He needs more He needs more subscribers. Please help him get to 1,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Just none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. I'll be live again on Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So definitely catch the live stream at that point. Maybe we'll be in for a big recovery rally, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we're probably hopefully at 111,000, which is where I think Bitcoin is headed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that came by today. Thank you so much for all your support. It does really help the channel and help the channel grow. So have a great night, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next live stream.